Well, it's a drizzly day as we leave Port Perry, heading south to Lake Ontario and the Waterfront Trail. Continuing our ride from Port Perry down to the lake, and we're now on the Harmony Creek Trail. Well, the rain's gone away for a little while. It's supposed to come back, but we've got a short day, so maybe we'll be at our hotel by then. We're now on the Darlington section of the Waterfront Trail, not too far from our hotel in Bowmanville. And there's Darlington Nuclear Power Station. This is Newcastle. We had a little technical problem there, which we fixed. We're back on the road. Going through some nice Ontario farmland here on our way to Port Hope. Some threatening clouds, hopefully they stay away. We're in Coburg. A little bit better than halfway through today's journey. So we've gone about 94 Ks, almost at our campsite, but it's gotten insanely hilly, and it looks like we got Hillzilla over there to climb before we finally get to our campsite. I'm pretty tuckered out, and Kenzie's a hurting unit too. Here we are, Hillzilla, 2 kilometers from the KOA. Yeah, so we're greeting day 3 with a few rolling hills till we get down to Brighton. So these noodles that we've put on the left side of our bikes are attracting a lot of attention. An idea from Arizona Shane. Well, we've gone off the Waterfront Trail for a little bit here on a rail bed on the suggestion of a couple we just met. Apparently we could go all the way to Picton this way, but we kind of want to stop at a winery for lunch, so we might get back on the Waterfront Trail. Certainly is worry-free cycling, though. We decided to continue with this Millennium Trail for a little while, tunnel through the forest. It's going to take us right to Sandbanks Winery. We may not be able to get a tasting, but we're going to be able to get a glass of wine and a charcuterie board. Some swans out there in the distance. Just saw some fish in the water. Don't know what kind they are. Lots of people using this trail. It's a perfect day for cycling. Oh, we had a nice wine tasting at Sandbanks Winery. I bought a case of wine to send home. Had a nice charcuterie board. We even got a bottle of wine for tonight. Off to Picton. I just had a nice little stop at a little brewing company here, Lake on the Mountain Brewing Company, on our way down to the Glenora Ferry. Onward ho. Instructions on the life jackets in Glenora Ferry, here we go. Back at Picton. Here we are on our way to Kingston. We left Bass Cove campground a little bit late, around 9:30, and we hope to be in Kingston in a couple hours. Beautiful morning for riding. We're now on the Kingston Harbor Trail, and we're going to stop here for lunch, charge our devices. The serenity interrupted by the sounds of the city. So we're officially off the Waterfront Trail now, heading north along sort of the Rideau Canal, where we could find campsites actually, towards Ottawa. We'll be there in a few days. This is the Kingston Mills lock on the Rideau Canal. Another hilly entrance into a campground, but looks like a pretty one along the Rideau. This is Knob's Brass Landing or something. Almost there. Looks like I missed the swing bridge. Well, we hit the jackpot with this campsite. Decent price. I think they included the wood, Kenzie said. Beautiful morning at our Knob's Brass Landing campsite. There's that bridge I went over yesterday. They're doing a little Halloween party here at the campsite. This is what we've been listening to all morning. I thought it was a chicken. There he goes again. I think it must be wind operated or something. Nice look out at the Rideau from here as we climb our first hill of the day. Day 5. Not the road you want to see when you're a cyclist. But we got off number 15 and we're now on road 33, which is a lot more pleasant. We're in the little village of Lyndhurst. Well, the owner of this church, he's going to make it into his house and a little concert hall as well. He got us some water and we had a good chat with him. It was built in 1859, decommissioned 5 years ago as a church, and he's got some major plans. Sounds interesting. And it's got some history, 1859, eh?
Yeah. They borrowed $12,000.
We are in Merrickville campground, drying our stuff out again from the rain we had last night. But again, we're on the Rideau Canal. A couple of boats just passed by. So we got here in plenty of time today, so we're going to have a good rest and go to town. we've left Merrickville and we're on our way to Ottawa. Morning looks nice so far, but we're expecting a little bit of rain before we get there. The Leafs play their final game against Columbus tonight, and we get to be at an Airbnb to watch it. 8 o'clock. Just getting into Ottawa here. Got a little break in the rain. About 20-25 more Ks to our Airbnb. There we go. All done by hand. And then they'll be going down to there. Back. Following the canal right down to Byward Market, where we'll be staying tonight. Nice view of Parliament Hill from the Alexander Bridge and the Ottawa River, which we're going to follow out for a little while as we leave Ottawa this morning. Starting our journey back to Port Perry via the Trans-Canada Trail. We're just below Parliament Hill here, making our way out of Ottawa. So this is what I've been told the Trans-Canada Trail will look like. Surface looks okay. It's gonna be a little slower than riding on the asphalt, but safe, and we get a little bit of shade as well. Got thunder and lightning threatening all around us. Looks like it's rained here, but so far we've managed to skirt it. Here comes Kenzie. It's harder slugging on this surface for sure. But it's quiet.
Well, we got caught in heavy rain yesterday on our way here, and we're gonna have more rain today. We're hoping to get to O'Reilly Family Campground before the rain starts. Set up some tarps in our tents.
We'll see. So we've got off the Trans-Canada for a while, and only about 30 Ks from our destination. We're hoping we have enough time to set up before the rain starts. Well, we're taking a little detour as usual, adding a few Ks. There's a couple of deer off in the distance. Oh, we're back on the Trans-Canada Trail. It's a better ride for a mountain bike, probably, but this is the only way we can go this time. Taking a little break to have a look at this lake along this very rough section of the Canada Trail. There's a porcupine up there. I don't know how close he'll let me get to him. He's lumbering off, trying to keep a low profile. And here he goes. Comes Kenzie back scouting out the showers. So the rain, we seem to have avoided it so far, but we're ready. We got a tarp up, tents are up here on O'Reilly Lake.
The last of the morning mist is burning off O'Reilly Lake. And we're planning to head up to Highway 7 and take Highway 7 today. The Trans-Canada Trail just proved a little too rough on us yesterday.
So we're on the Trans-Canada. It's a little boring, but after yesterday we enjoy the smooth, easy ride. And the traffic is not unbearable. Here we are just outside Matic in our somewhat rustic little campsite. But it's nice, except for the washroom. And tonight there's supposed to be a meteor shower that we're gonna hopefully watch a bit. 2 more days of cycling. Beautiful morning, leaving Matic. The adventure continues for another couple of days. We're having a nice ride down Springbrook Road at the moment, heading west. We're wiggling around all the country roads here, but it's a really quiet ride for us. Staying off the Trans-Canada, and we're making good time. Down in the distance is one of the locks for the Trent-Severn Canal. We're now on that waterway. That goes all the way to Georgian Bay. Here's to Hastings. And again, we're on the Trent-Severn. Guess this is the Trent River. Looks like there's a lock over there. We're going to be crossing over it. We've got to get to that side of the river. And we've just stopped for lunch. We're only 4 k's from our campsite, but we're enjoying a cold beer for a change. We've been drinking a lot of warm beer on the campsite. It's coming out of Hastings, heading towards our campground. Rice Lake at the Dreamland campground, close to Hastings. Our last camping night. Kids are having fun. It's a warm, warm night. Beautiful morning out here on Rice Lake, Dreamland Resort campground. Our last port of call before heading back to Port Perry today. Got about 100 k's to do today. Here's a good look at Rice Lake. Looks like it's going to be another day of quiet roads and trails. This road's dirt, but really nice for riding. As we get nearer to Peterborough, we got a paved section. We'll see how long it lasts. Unfortunately, the second half of this ride has been along Highway 7. Busy, limited bike lane, so it wasn't nearly as scenic as the first part. But we're getting close to Port Perry. So on this, it's probably going to end up being a 900-kilometer journey. We got 20 k's to go and Kenzie gets a rear flat. So that's going to delay our arrival at Rob's a little bit, but we got her fixed and we're on our way.